Cheap Seat Nation, it is Saturday. We are at Six Flags over Georgia for Fright Fest. We're here super early so we can check out things in the park before the sun goes down. This is what the opening area looks like. We've got a red carpet going on. We have banners for haunted houses. Some set decorations for scare zones. Cannibal Carnival, Mariners Cove. By the way, Fright Fest at Six Flags is included in your ticket price, except for the haunted houses. So you can walk around and soak in all of the scares in the zones, but the houses are an upcharge, and I think it starts at $25. This is the new haunted house this year, Six Flags over Georgia, Alien Abduction. I love that ticket booth, but more so, I love that the fountains are now soaked in blood. And just like other theme park fright events, they do have custom food items too, like a freaky fried pretzel or a bloody red velvet pretzel. Let's see if there's any Fright Fest merchandise in here. I'll say, boy. Is there any Fright Fest merch? They do have some cool Aquaman merchandise. Can we take her home? Today is the Spooky Wagon Walk. Dogs dressed in Halloween costumes. If you come to the park and want to buy your tickets, here you go. Attraction wristband, $30 at the park or $25 for pass holders. Or you can come back all season for $50. So while we're here at 12 o'clock, this is what time the houses open up. 3 at 6 and 3 at 7. I think one of the scariest things about coming to this park is just the size and scale of needing to walk from one area to the other, similar to Busch Gardens in Tampa. And the map is advertising that they have a brand new ride coming in 2019, Pandemonium. There's a couple of shows that take place during the day, which we're hoping to catch. Then they have shows that stagger that start later in the day, like the Uprising is the opening ceremony, and a Demonatrix Unleashed is kind of like an R-rated or PG-13 stage show. It's 12 o'clock, and we're off. At night, this will be the scare zone, the bunker. Looks cool. It's all covered up during the day. It's already more elaborate than I thought it would be. So there's advertisements here for Hellfest. We saw this movie recently. Our review is up on the site. You check it out. Hellfest partnered with Six Flags to bring a house to many of the Six Flags parks for Fright Fest, but not Six Flags over Georgia. The judging is going on for these decorated dogs in costumes for Halloween. Look at a little dog over there as a clown. Oh my goodness. So many dogs in costumes.
All right, in our Barbie. Where did our Barbie with the little car? Oh, there they are, coming on up here. We have a
goodness. This dog is dressed up like Barbie.
That's adorable.
Oh my god.
I need to get myself one of those. Big bong.
First
All sorts of
place.
fun stuff in here.
It's a Boo and Aladdin.
Where are you at?
Oh my god.
I believe in you.
Look at his sunglasses.
It didn't take this long to fly over here, right? To do this to you, but
at this.
unfortunately, we do
Oh
need
my god. Oh my god.
So we got about an hour. Safety, not ours.
Oh my.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day.
Oh my god. That
Have
dog is a
fun out
taco.
there. Relax, stay safe, stay
Taco
cool.
dog. There's a Superman and Batman dog over here too. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Here's Barbie again. Barbie won second place. As we walk away from the stage, we see some of the Scare Zone pieces for Fear Riders. And while there was no Fright Fest merchandise in the front store, they do have it back by this stage. The store is just not open yet. This little photo op set up all around the park by Fanta. Cute. And for that dog parade that we saw before, they have dog bowls set up all around the park too with water. Got another Scare Zone over here. Right outside of Monster Mansion, which I think is going to be our first ride of the day. Or maybe we'll come back to this. This is an hour wait. We also get some adult beverages, chilling cocktails, or a beer flight. Look at this. And head in the kiddie area here. DC. Gotta say, I love the music playing around the park. Let's check out the Joker Fun House. As we pass through the arcade, DC Land. It's gonna bring us over to kitty area for Bugs Bunny. There's some Halloween activities that are supposed to be taking place over here during the day. Oh my. Well, there's supposed to be characters out meeting. I might be a little early. We have another scare zone over here. And this is right across the Crystal Pistol, which is hosting the Dead Man's Party. There's a fun photo up here where your kid or dog can pose in front of these jack-o'-lanterns or inside of them.
Today's paid admission for just $41.99.
Oh man.
Get the rest of this year.
Dig in the detail.
Scariest Fright Fest and Holiday
Look
in
at
the
this.
Park free. Plus, unlimited visits to Hurricane Harbor.
Look at this. Corn on the cob with stuff on top of it. I would totally get that garlic parm or waffle sandwiches. Whoa. Look at these games. Oh my. This is pretty funny that this stuff is out during the day and kids taking pictures. Oh my. Excuse me, how much to play this game? Excuse me? Your ice cream selections include Spookies and Cream or Spooky Good Pumpkin Flavored Ice Cream. And here a little Justice League Battle for Metropolis. Best ride is best.
Following me.
Oh my goodness. That ride is awesome. Hands down, one of my favorite rides in any theme park. Our first spooky stop for the day is gonna be Bad Bob the Bone Butcher. It's the Halloween version of the Western show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I say it's about time we get this show started. What do y'all say? Yeah! All right there. Ladies and gentlemen, standing to my right and right in front of you, my one-star deputy. Ta-da! He is also the town idiot. Ta-da! I gotta tell you something. What? You know how they're putting the new train tracks through the old cemetery? Yeah. Well, we were up at the old cemetery, digging up the old graves and take them on over to the new cemetery. Ooh. Guess what we dug up? What? Bad Bob. Bad Bob. Bad Bob the Bone Butcher. Bad Bob. Bad Bob the Bone Butcher who hacked up little old ladies and little bitty babies into itty bitty Reese's Pieces till the streets ran red with blood. That Bad Bob. That's him. Never heard of it. The bolt fell out. Well, there's a good explanation for that. They probably shook loose when they were bringing the casket down from the old cemetery. I'm just going to move these. Nothing to worry about, folks. I'll put these right here. I love 2 Chainz. Whoa! Everything is alright! What's that? Ah! It's the pumpkin head baby! Oh, okay. Things are... I want my mommy! That ain't my mommy! Oh, no. Ooh, I think I'm gonna be sick. It's the sheriff's wife! Oh, no, no. The axe? There's no axe up there. I don't see nothing anymore. There's nothing up there. is the brand new Hatch-O-Matic 3000. Ooh. That's right, folks. It slices it, dices it, julienne fries. Try it. I'm an idiot. Yep. I got him, folks. Don't worry. Hey, Bob, take this. Oh, Sharon, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. It's the sheriff. Wait, I'll save you, Sheriff, with CPR.
That's bad boss.
Hey, stop it! Sheriff! I thought I killed you! Yeah, they're dynamite in there!
That's bad boss.
I thought this was you! It's not me! Clean up this mess! Oh, alright.
Bad
And you folks come back and see us, because that's all there is, and there ain't no more!
That show is actually fun. It was a lot more fun than the regular show when we saw that a couple months ago. So in addition to the regular haunted houses, they also have these like little mini attractions in some of the scare zone-y type areas where it's just a small structure that you go through.
2019 season.
This is the exit. So
Special perks along with all the season pass benefits.
just a small little walkthrough. You can be a pumpkin head. Check this out. That looks awesome, actually. Can't wait to see this lit up later at night. And there's more set decorations over here. That's so cool. Here's a better look at this guy. And we have somebody mourning over here. Such anguish. I'm gonna take a ride on the sky buckets. And away we go. Mildly terrifying. Hello! That's where we'll be going next for Dead Man's Party. Wow. I can see my house from here. We're going over to the DC Kitty area. Flume ride that has been out of order. And it looks like this is a very short ride, so just ending up down the bottom of this hill. See that star flyer over there? That's huge. I see you people. That was fun, but extremely short. I gotta walk back up this giant hill. You know when you go to the gym and the incline is like on max and you're like, when am I ever gonna walk up a hill that steep? Well, this is what you've prepared for. Alright, Fright Fest merch store is open. Let's see what they got. Got more of those poop heads. Unicorn. This shirt with the clown that says Over Georgia. There's nothing on the back. Got this one with the clown also. We've got these zip-up hoodies that have like a skull on them. It's funny that they sell them in the park because you can't wear them with your face covered in the park. I also have this generic hoodie. It's 40 bucks. Pullover. What appears to be a generic clown shirt. That's definitely Pennywise. Looks like it. Here's another Fright Fest shirt. 16 bucks. Outside of this cup, it kind of seems like that's all the Fright Fest merch that they have that's branded Six Flags. They do have other generic stuff and Walking Dead items. The cup is pretty cool. They do have these sheets on this fence that constitutes one of the free mazes. After about 45 minutes of queue waiting for the doors to open, they're actually opening after the showtime. But we are gonna go see Dr. Fright's Dead Man's Party. Oh, I've never been in here. Oh. Spooky. This may be the view from the very bad seats. I moved upstairs, so I think it's a clearer view at least. No heads. The set looks awesome.
For Dr. Fright's Dead Man's Party.
That was fun. It's kind of like Beetlejuice, better than Fiends. By the way, it is crazy busy here today. Can always ride the railroad. Denied. Why don't they say the ride is closed? But clearly, it is not. The sun is starting to go down. I'm sitting with my back against the stage. I got 50 more minutes to kill up against the stage for opening ceremony, also known as the uprising.
Monsters rise and prepare the sacrifice.
What are you talking about? Hey! What are you talking about? Cut the music! Sorry to break up the party here. Shane Delancey, Ideas Director for Six Flags Over Georgia here at Fright Fest. What you guys had to say about our product last weekend are printed out. I'm going to read a couple of them for you. The monsters were too scary. I don't understand why you won't let me walk through the park at night during Fright Fest and not be scared. My kids were terrified all night long. Shame on you, Six Flags, for making Fright Fest such a scary place for my 4- and 7-year-olds. We got zombies, vampires with blood all over them. It's not exactly a family environment. No more Fright Fest. Boo! Boo yourselves, because you're the ones who did it. You complain if we got monsters. You complain if we don't have monsters. Why don't you just enjoy the night and shut your mouth?
Just like that, we're off. Where do we go? It is a mass of humanity. The first house of the night is Casa de Muerte. And it appears that it's a 3D house. The facade is nice enough. Spooky. That house was alright. It was alright. 3D was really nice. It was long. 3D really popped. I started to show you guys what was in there and I was told that you're not allowed to film. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages about what I can and can't do. Apparently you can't. So know that when you come back. There's no messaging outside of the houses. Just on the map it says no flash photography. And I saw other people with their cameras out also, so a little confusion. Be that as it may, the rest of the house was kind of like mom and pop-ish. Probably give it like a 2 out of 5. Next stop, down this gigantic hill, Gotham City, but not for Batman. Beyond the Joker coaster in this massive line is our next haunted house. Our next house is ZX1. It's just kind of like been contaminated. As we can see some of the set design out here. This attraction is proudly presented by Takis. So you know, they don't necessarily have express, they have a thing called VIP, which apparently gets you into as many houses on repeat faster than the general line, but it's not a one-time per house use. So this is the VIP line, and then this is the general line so far at open. There's not much of a difference. But we're gonna wait out here and head into Dodge City Medical Center. Alright, so that one I really liked. It was kind of like post-apocalyptic zombies. It was all outdoors, so if it rains, it's gonna rain on you. I actually liked going through during the day too because you can see all the details. I liked it a lot. That one maybe like a 3.5 out of 5. While we're down here, we'll see if the Big Top store has any other Fright Nights merch. Nope. All the DC stuff there. I love that facade though. Who needs Warner Brothers? Alright, let's see what I can show you guys that is not inside of a house. This is the scare zone. Scaring people right now. Here's the cage maze in action. We saw earlier when it wasn't open. There's actually scare actors in here. People are running. This is hysterical. There's just a ton of people here. Pictures. And we're gonna try out this alien scare zone that we saw on the way in. Everything is uncovered now. This one has escaped the container. They walk among us. Wow.
Wait, is that the only straight person?
This one broke out. They've lost their head. Look at this guy. Kind of like Star-Lord's helmet. Back up the other way. There's way more guests than there are scare actors. We had one over there. This guy. Alright, we're gonna go back over by the main stage. The next show starts in about 20 minutes. Demonatrix.
Demonatrix Unleashed.
That show was pretty awesome. I actually did like it a lot. I played all the music that I normally listen to. We're going to navigate a couple zones to try to get to the remainder houses. We got 4 more houses and 4 more zones. Our next house is going to be the brand new Alien Abduction. Now, while we're not allowed to film in the house, Six Flags is allowing us to use this footage right now. actors in that house. Puppets. I think it might have been less than like 10 actors in that house altogether. Fun house though. Scare actor saying hello to kids. Look at all of these people waiting for nachos. We're gonna walk down this hill. Our next house is Evil Passage. So I think that house had like 3 rooms, maybe 4? Wow. Back with this section of the graveyard outside Monster Mansion lit up. This looks incredibly spooky like this. I wish that they had more actors out in these areas. Heading over to like the clown carnival type area. There's that tunnel of love that we saw earlier today. Some clowns menacing people. This does look awesome at night. There are just so many people. Sorry, clown. Just going in there with the chainsaw. Alright, our next house up here is Camp Slasher. Kind of evokes a little bit of Jason or Friday the 13th. We'll see how it is. Alright, so we did Camp Slasher. It is, well, let's cut to the chase. It's Friday the 13th. It's just Friday the 13th with a different style hockey mask, but it is definitely Jason. And the barracks and everything from the Camp Crystal Lake. It's fun. Coming up through this pirate scare zone. Looks cool at night. Here he is. Some people are hella scared of pirates. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. I walk back over to this graveyard at night now. That looks awesome. Twisted Cyclone, barely illuminated, looks pretty sick. Digging it. We are off to go through another scare zone.
Look, it's just a bubble.
I'll say this, these scare zones are simple and effective because when they scare people, they are running. Well, we've pretty much done everything. Seen all that there is to see. There was one other house that we went through also that really wasn't worthwhile talking about. I found the usher. The Palace Theater is now showing Fright Fest. And we're gonna head out. Oh, that's been fun, Six Flags. Until next time, thanks a lot for coming along with us. Thank you very much for all of your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. See you guys.